Hey everybody, here with Rare Release Distillery 85. This is entitled Freeform Jazz. This is a spicy and sweet single malt, 15 years old. And here we're dealing with probably one of our favorite casks, Spanish Oak Oloroso hogsheads. First fill and refill, so different barrel activities here. A really, really gorgeous dram. Distillery 85 is a classic orchard fruit driven distillery, and when you take that distillate and put it in casks like this, it's really tremendous. And as a reminder, instead of the typical single cask format that most society members are used to, here we're creating a true single malt.
And this one just on the nose right away, very, very dry, nutty, a little bit spice, a little bit of herbs, thinking more of like clove, sort of like the wintergreen type of herbs that you would get in Oloroso sherry, which is different from Pedro Jimenez sherry, which is generally more sweet and fruit forward. On the palate, cheers.
Ooh, cheers, man. This is beautiful.
Very, very luscious texture, silky smooth. Oh, I like that. Crushed red velvet, a little bit of worn leather. I mentioned the spiciness on the palate, a bit of cinnamon, nutmeg, the classic Oloroso sherry spices you'd pick up. I think for me, what I've picking up immediately is that unlike a lot of sherry cask matured whiskeys, there's really no sulfuric notes whatsoever. No sulfur or that struck match you might get in a sherry cask matured whiskey like this. Very, very clean, very fruit forward.
That's
a little
right.
bit of the cask spice, and that's it.
Because European oak does not see char. It only sees toast.
Oh, right.
So you don't have those subtractive elements going on that are drawing sulfuric compounds out. So oftentimes when you have European oak like this, there is a bit of that sulfuric note. But here it's completely clean, it's very round, it's extraordinarily rich. And I think just impeccably balanced.
We've classified this as a spicy and sweet whiskey. I think for me, this has one foot in another profile that's, I know, very popular among society members, which is deep, rich, and dried fruits.
Hashtag Diedrich.
Fair enough. Hashtag Diedrich. It's a very, very rich whiskey. You know, I can see this going either way.
This really heavily leans into the deep, rich, and dried fruit flavor profile, for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to add a little bit of water just to see how this changes.
Absolutely.
The water definitely tames the spiciness. The oak tannins are sort of subsided a little bit. Definitely get more stewed fruits, almost like a cherry pie.
That's interesting. You're getting more of the stone fruit in cherry. I'm getting more apples, pears, sautéed in butter, a little bit of spice in there, a little apple cinnamon. It's really lovely. But yeah, it has that fruit richness comes through for sure.
Yeah. If you like the sherry cask matured style, very common from Speyside, of which this whiskey was created to represent, I think this is a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, cheers.
Slanja.
Thanks for watching.